Well, as I said and as I shared earlier, I'm excited and elated that I was able to sit down with the Billy Porter, as many of you may know from his Instagram handle, but also so much of the work that he has done has been breaking barriers in the LGBTQIA plus community by being just himself in realms where maybe some weren't willing to accept it, but honey, it did not stop him. And I'm so grateful he was able to sit with me and tell me more about his Black Mona Lisa tour. Check it out. Welcome everyone to the Day with Trae. Of course, you see it right here on the screen. Billy Porter is joining me this morning. Hi, Billy. How are you?
Good morning. How are you?
Doing great. So excited to have you joining me today. You are doing a whole cross country tour, and you are starting with us here in Seattle. We are so glad that you'll be here at the Paramount. Tell us how this tour is impacting you and what you're looking forward to put all of this amazing talent that you have across the cities for all of us to experience.
Well, just for a little bit of context, um, one of my big dreams as a child was to be the male Whitney Houston. And I released my first R&B soul album in 1997 on A&M Records. And the industry was very homophobic at that time. So it didn't work out so well for me then. It has worked out for me now. And
Yes.
now I'm back. Um, I get another chance in this mainstream music industry space, but this time on my own terms. So, Black Mona Lisa is the name of my new upcoming album. It's coming out at the end of the summer, early fall. And the tour is building up and trying to get the groundswell, you know, uh, grassroots groundswell energy for that release. Black Mona Lisa Tour Volume 1, will be a celebration of life, of love, of hope, of joy, of peace. My goal is to give the world a big bear hug, and start the process of healing. We've been in a horrible, horrible collective trauma for the last few years. We're still in the middle of it. We're not okay. Nobody's okay, and that's okay. And I'm trying to come to minister to people and be a part of the solution. Music is the universal language. And I'm just so grateful that I get to have this kind of return to my original, one of my original dreams.
Well, I mean, I think for anyone who has been able to experience your talent, it was so clear that you have an amazing voice. And, congratulations on all the awards that you have been awarded over the lifetime of your career. But I got to tell you, of course, you playing Pray on Pose. I was like, Billy is giving everything in this entire series. And you got to really show your vocals on that series as well. How has
Mhm.
it been for you as you've been able to hit all of these different characters and utilize your talent of singing as your first love in some of those roles?
Well, it's very interesting that you asked that question because, you know, that's the gift. The gift is that I've been able to do that. Now, the difficult part is perception, right? When one is an actor, and so I spent the first 25 years of my career trying to get people to take me seriously as an actor.
Mm.
So that happened. And when I sang on the show, or when I sang in Cinderella, or I sang, wherever it is that I sang as a character, I would read comments like, "Oh, I didn't know Pray Tell could sing." And so it's
Mm.
interesting because the worlds don't converge. And when you're an actor who sings well, that's how people perceive you, as an actor who
Hmm.
sings well, not a recording artist. So, what this, not a mainstream recording artist, but an actor who sings well, right? So, what I'm working on now is the recording artist person, persona, that person. I am a real mainstream recording artist, and I get to now come out with the tour and show that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fronting
Well,
the band, that's it. I'm on stage and I'm fronting a band just like all your favorite artists, and that's it. And I'm coming to sing my booty off.
well, that is, you know, it's amazing that you make that kind of delineation because I think you're so right. A lot of the perception has been that. And I love that you are taking us by storm to really solidify, you know, not just, hey, how great you are and what people have known and loved you for, but for you to be able to really bring out healing in your music. Clearly, you know, you have blazed trails, as many would say, because you entered an industry where it wasn't yet accepted, right? Who you are wasn't yet accepted. And, you know, this is, it's beyond just like the LGBTQ queer community. Like it's beyond that because your story of resilience is really resounding to all different types of people. What kind of things are you really excited for the audience to experience as you bring music out in this kind of healing form, you know, taking us with the Black Mona Lisa tour?
Repeat the first part of that question again because you sort of broke up. I'm sorry.
Oh, no problem. I was saying, you know, you're bringing out healing in your music and
Yes.
it goes beyond just, you know, queer community or LGBTQIA plus community. This is resilience for so many people. What we have experienced you go through to make it in the industry that didn't originally accept, you know, your identity. And so tell us about some of the things you're excited for the audience to experience with regard to that healing that you're bringing out with the Black Mona Lisa tour.
You know, well, I was told that my queerness would be my liability from
Mhm.
allies and haters alike. And it was for a really long time, for decades. And now it's not. And now it's my superpower. And like I said, it's, you know, the concert is a retrospective of my life. And my hope is that when people experience the journey and how I set myself free through choosing myself and my own authenticity, that they can get set free too.
Yeah.
You know, that is the simplest description of what I would like to happen.
Well, I just want to say thank you because honestly, it is a time of healing for us all, and we are in need of this. And I'm
Yes, we are.
grateful that you know you have continued to press on. You know, I want to say this because I think many may say, but you know, you have all these awards, and you know, why now, or you know, why going back to music? What do you say to those folks who may come at you in that regard, or maybe wondering, you know, you know, do you need to shift into just a recording artist? Is that what you know? How do you respond to that kind of perception that some may have out there?
Why not?
Yeah,
Ain't no ceiling on me. Don't put your stuff on me. Don't put your
yes,
limitations on me. I don't have no limitations. I can be whatever I want to be whenever I want to be it. Right? So that's
yes.
what I have to say to it.
I love it. Well, you're hitting so many different cities. And, you know, one thing I love to always ask folks, you have yet to start the tour, but different audiences respond in different ways. And I've heard many different performing artists tell me that. And I think it's clear. So I just got to say, for us to be your kickoff city, I'm going to do my part because we want to make sure you know that you are loved here in
Oh,
Seattle.
thank
What are
you.
some of the things that you're looking for Seattle in your kickoff city? What do we need to bring to you?
Just bring yourselves. Come as you are and come open. You know, it's like we're in the middle of some mess right now. And we all need to come together. We're better together. You know, we're powerful together. Um, My art is my activism. You know, don't come to a Billy Porter show and think that you're not going to be talking about politics and you're not going to be talking about how to heal our civilization. That's what we're talking about. So come ready for a healing, come ready to be ministered to. You know, that's really important for me. I come from the church and my art is my ministry. So you know, just come open.
Yeah, beautiful. Well, I got to end it here because earlier you said something that I end my show with every single day of the week that I'm doing the
Really?
day with Trae. And you said, that you are seeing yourself as a part of the solution. You're being a part of the solution. And it's something that
Yes.
I encourage my audience to always understand that we all have something to bring as a part
Yeah.
of the solution. And if we're all
Yes.
doing that, we actually will make this world a better place. So, Billy Porter, thank you so much for being who you are and bringing this healing to
Thank
all
you,
of these
Trey.
cities across the nation. Can't wait to see you April 29th. Make sure y'all get your tickets at stgpresents.com. You guys, I am excited because Billy's going to be here April 29th for us all. Thank you so much, Billy, for your time. Appreciate you.
Thank you. See you soon.
See you.
Bye.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Day with Trae. I'm your host, Trae Holiday. What we're going to do today is we're going to wrap up our live portion